What is up, everybody, and welcome back to BGB Media today for a movie review. I'm very excited to talk about this film, and also I got to give a disclaimer because, like, I kind of slept on this film. I think I had it available for about a week and some change, and I kind of pushed it towards the back of the line, and that's because I just had a few other things I wanted to check out. But man, you don't have to make that mistake because I'm definitely going to stress that you definitely go and check this film out because that's how much I enjoyed it. And this film is Phobias. Now, it's dropping in theaters on demand digitally March 19th. If you do have an opportunity to check it in theaters safely, I recommend doing so. I just enjoyed this film so much for the entertainment factor, for the thrill, the horror, all of it. It really came together really good. And then doing some background research on it, preparing for the review, I really enjoyed the uniqueness of this film because there was things that I didn't even realize, and I'm gonna exactly tell you why. But it's super cool, the concept of this film and what it took to get the film done, which I truly appreciate. So again, Phobias is in theaters on demand digitally March 19th. Now, let me tell you what this film is about. Oh, also I must mention the educational curve in this because when you talk about phobias, you know, things you're scared of, whatever it may be. We're not talking about just regular phobias within this film. We're not talking about arachnophobias with spiders, acostophobias, small spaces. We're talking about very unique phobias, that ones that I had to go look up, that you will see on the title screen what the phobias are, but you only got like a split second to see it. Therefore, I'm going to tell you what they are. It's not a spoiler. The information's out there. That way you could have the prior information going into the film so that you know what you're up against. But let me tell you what this is about really quick. So you have 5 dangerous patients who are all suffering from extreme phobias at the government testing facility. They are put to the ultimate test under the supervision of a crazed doctor, and his quest is to weaponize fear. So, like, yeah, so if you've seen, you know, comic book movies or read comics, we've seen that before of a doctor looking to, you know, take someone's fear. I mean, it's technically what Scarecrow does, right, in Batman. But, like, yeah, he's taking your fear out of you, putting it into a canister of smoke, being able to weaponize it for whatever it may be. So cool. That's not nothing different there. What is different is how drastically different these phobias are. And again, you have 5 patients, which means you have 5 phobias, and that's 5 stories that they cover because they give you the background of each of these characters. That way you can tell why they got into this testing facility in the first place. And all of them are drastically different. I'm going to keep saying that until I tell you exactly why. So really quickly, let me tell you what the phobias are. That way you have a little bit of a heads up as to, in preparation as to what to expect. So, and I'm not going to tell you what the definitions are. You have to do research for that. But you have robophobia, vehophobia, ephobophobia, hobolophobia, and a telephobia. So those are the 5 phobias in it. Now, here's the really, really unique thing. You have 5 different writers and directors telling these stories within the story. So you have these 5 mini stories of the background of each of these characters, the patients, and you have 5 different writers and directors who are all telling their unique story. So with that being said, that this is an ultimate collaboration of filmmakers all being come together to tell their story to make this film happen. And what's cool is how cohesive it is, because I had no clue. Like, the stories are drastically different because of the phobias, and the stylings feel different because you would think because of the backgrounds of the characters. Nonetheless, it's because you have different filmmakers doing it. But it all still comes together very cohesive. So it's super impressive how this was done. I am like head over heels about how they got this done. Cinematography and all that other stuff. Really, 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 really cool. Also, I gotta say, Macy Gray is in this film. Like, I like Macy Gray, and I haven't seen her in something in a long time. Kind of find out she has been taking no days off. She definitely has an impressive resume, up to date of doing things. So, like, I don't know why I've missed out on what she's been doing, but her character Renee is my favorite character of this film, without a doubt. Macy Gray puts on an excellent performance. So does everybody else, but Macy Gray was the standout for me, and her mini story is just flat out crazy. So yeah, again, you have 5 mini stories, and you're getting all of the characters' background as to why everybody's even in the facility in the first place. So yeah, with that being said, it's also a horror thriller, as I mentioned. There are some scenes I can't even lie, I had to turn away from. I can't even lie. Straight up saw it was foreshadowing something to come, and I was like, nope, I'm not watching that. Like, it was just really that crazy. So yeah, be ready to be really shocked and scared whatever it may be. You be ready for that. But overall, I thought the concept of the film was great. The educational factor was dope. I love Macy Gray. Had some really notable and standout moments in this film. The film went by so quick. It really felt like, and it was a short film. You definitely could tell it's short, but it's still done very, very good. There was some CGI in it. Was not a fan of it. Thought it was whatever. Very limited in the scenes they used it, but when they used it, definitely wasn't a fan of it. But again, I thought it was very creative, and this is definitely something I look forward to rewatching. It was just that good. So, folks, Phobias is dropping March 19th on demand digitally and in theaters. Check this film out. Let me know in the comments what you think about this film. This is a film I definitely want you all to go out the way to watch. I want to know what you all are going to think about this film. It was really well done, very unique, and I really tip my hat to all the people that are making this done because it was just that good. And you're going to be very impressed by the storytelling and by the performances as well. And then ultimately, the horror that's going on in this. I don't think you're going to be ready for some of the things that's going to go down in it. So, but yeah, folks, thank you so much for checking out my review, and I'll see you all very soon.